Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an all-day wear test to see if the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder is oily skin approved. I absolutely love Too Faced products, so I am slowly making my way to being able to test out every single product that they have to make sure it is oily skin approved. So let's go ahead and get started. This setting powder provides a veil of perfecting luminosity for a finish so natural they'll think you were born this way. This formula is infused with hyaluronic acid, which gives a smooth, more youthful appearance. For this video, I wanted to make sure that you are super close up so that way you can see exactly what is going on my face when I put the powder on. I only have my foundation and concealer and brows. So those are the only things that I have on my face right now. And I actually want to test this product out two ways right now. I want to do the baking test and then do a light setting test. And of course, as well, I want to do the flashback test. So on my left side, I'm going to be doing the baking, and then on my right side, I'm going to be doing just a light setting. For the baking, I'm going to be using my wet sponge, and then for my setting, I'm just going to use a very small light setting brush. Let's go ahead and talk about the packaging. Now, normally whenever I'm testing out a product and it's expensive, I normally will get like the mini size or like the travel size or something like that, but I love Too Faced and I don't know, how can I not like this powder? Anyway, I went ahead and bought this powder in the full size so that way we can go ahead and test it out. And I just love how they have like the different themes for every line. I really, really love this packaging. It just looks so cute and so fancy. Let's go ahead and do the smell test. So just like the Peach Perfect, it does have a top, so that way the sifter, doesn't get all messy with just letting powder out everywhere. So I'm told that this does not have a scent. Even if it did, who knows if I would even be able to smell it, but let's go ahead and just smell it. I don't smell anything. I'm just gonna smooth everything out really quickly right before I put on the powder. I don't want any creasing, anything bunching up. So I'm just gonna be putting the powder on my under eyes, my T-zone, and then like my creases, just so that way like nothing moves, nothing separates, and plus I'm just oily everywhere. I know some people only put powder underneath their eyes, but I'm crazy, crazy oily, so I need powder. So I was testing out a product, I wanna say a few days ago, and it broke me out, so I do have some areas where I am still trying to heal after me picking and picking and picking at it. So we'll just ignore those little areas. Just wanted to point that out in case you guys are seeing that I have like texture where I don't normally have texture. So anyway, so let's go ahead and start with the baking. The baking is going to be on the left side. Let me just pour this out onto the top. So this is supposed to be a translucent powder. It does have like a yellow tint to it, but I don't mind that. So like I said, I'm gonna get a crap ton of powder and bake the left side of my face. I am not gonna lie, I'm gonna bake the crap out of it. Under the eye, on the eyelid, my nose, the creases. This looks really nice so far. It's really finely milled and I can see it really going in every single pore, which is something I really like. I'm gonna bake this side of my face. And right here in between my lip and my chin, I get very creasy and very oily. Now let's go ahead and just do a very light setting on the other side of my face. I like it. It's pretty much invisible. Of course, you can see the baking side, but that's looking really good compared to other powders that I've used when it comes to baking. So this one really is going on translucent. Okay, so on the right side, I went ahead and just took whatever powder was left on the brush and just moved it all along the foundation so that way everything can set. And I'm still baking on this side, by the way. Just taking it down the neck so that way everything sets. I don't bake the neck, so I'm just going to use whatever is left on the brush. Okay, while this is setting, I am just gonna look at this side of my face. This is looking so nice. My skin, my makeup, everything looks so smoothed over. It looks so blurred. I really, really like it, and it's not clinging onto the texture that I have right now from that little mini breakout that I had. I don't see any oxidation. I know sometimes people do notice oxidation when they use like a setting powder, and I'm not noticing that at all. So I've baked long enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and dust everything off. And then of course, with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to dust that all over my face. Okay, so I'm looking at the baked side and I'm looking at the light setting side. And to be honest, I don't see a difference. They both look so smoothed out. They look so blurred, and I don't see the texture that I normally would see whenever I am baking. And of course, this is all before I'm using a setting spray to really just kind of emulsify everything together. So already, I'm super, super impressed. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love, love, love finding something that's gonna help my oils, that's gonna help the shine. So let me go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So I'm back with the rest of my makeup and this is how it is looking, and holy crap, this powder is just so beautiful. It is really blurring everything out, and it played well with the rest of my makeup. It blended everything out perfectly, at least everything blended out on top of it perfectly. And then just spraying that setting spray, just kind of emulsifying everything. It looks so good. So as I was looking at my makeup a little bit earlier, I did notice just a little bit of creasing in the chin area, but that is normal for me, just not this early. I'm wondering if throughout the day my makeup is gonna look a little bit better, because then my oils will start coming through and just kind of like mixing with everything. That's normally what happens, is like throughout the day my skin will get just a little bit better. My makeup will look a little bit better. But really, this is looking so good, and it's really, really blurring everything. And it's not really attaching itself to my dry areas. My dry areas are just the areas where I have, you know, the little breakouts. So it's like the scabbing and stuff. Anyway, it's not really sticking to it, exaggerating it, or anything like that. It's actually just kind of covering it up really, really nicely. But of course, the real test is seeing how this works out throughout the day. If it holds my oils, I'm gonna be right back to let you guys know. All right, I am back for my check-in, and it's been about 8 hours now. And mind you, I live here in Texas, and I was outside, and it was in the 90s, and it was just so humid, and it's just so hot, and I had my mask on for a very long time, and there was a lot of sweating going on. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and take a look at my face. So considering what I put my makeup through today, it actually looks so good. The only places I am seeing texture is in my smile lines and right here, right in between my chin and my lips. Here is my forehead, which is looking so good. And in between my eyebrows, underneath my eyes, my nose, which is looking really good. The makeup has stayed on. And here is the texture that I was talking about. I'm just seeing really like smile lines. And then here is where I'm also having some creasing. And yeah, I mean, I think for the 8 hours, this looks so good. I cannot believe that this has held my oils for this long, and it has made my makeup stay on my face. And normally my makeup comes off my nose. I've seen it come off of my chin, and I wore a mask for a really, really long time. Anyway, the powder passed the flashback test. I think that this powder really does stay true to its benefits. It really has smoothed everything out. It has blurred everything. It has really absorbed all of my oils. And the little bit that did come out, it looks so good. It looks so nice. I definitely think that this is oily skin approved. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you guys tried this? Let me know. And if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks. Bye.